Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Yharnam Nights. I'm not Lupus, and I'm with Kshake and Randomus Namus. And here we are, outside the clock tower.
The research hall.
Feels good to be back.
What's behind the door?
We'll find out.
It's gonna be a boss, isn't it?
Okay, that is cool. Yeah, that looks like a boss.
Nah.
Oh, wait a minute, is this a lady?
Yeah, I think it's just an NPC.
I think it's dead.
I think it is dead.
Neat hat.
Take the hat.
A corpse should be left well alone.
Oh shit, it's her.
It is.
Oh, I know very well how the secrets beckon so sweetly. Only an honest death will kill you.
Okay, yep, was a boss fight. Cool.
From your wild curiosity.
So this is where you get those weapons.
No, but these are the weapons that we're going for.
Ah,
No, this is the person that the doll was based off of.
Lady Maria. Oh, she can blink. At least she doesn't break her lock.
Like a jab, isn't it?
Which one?
Yeah, she's got a bunch of very blinky moves.
Yeah, she's very quick.
Well, she did actually teleport the one time. Like, I watched her disappear from, and your lock move to another location.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, she does do that. She has the same movement as the Old Hunter's Bone, which actually people believe that the Old Hunter's
Right
Bone
there.
is her bone.
That would make sense.
I mean,
Yeah.
these are the old hunters, and she is one.
So the Old Hunter's Bone was at the grave. We find it at the gravestone of the workshop that
In
the
the
doll
Hunter's-
is
yeah.
always by in the Hunter's Dream,
Right.
and the doll's based off of her. So everybody believes that's her gravestone, and the Hunter's Bone was her bone because it gives you the ability to blink like she does.
Very nice. Try fire.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got a pattern quit. Ooh. Whoa. I see she's doing the whole draw out moveset. I think in Dark Souls 1 actually specifically referenced that with the though.
Did they?
Yeah, they mentioned that its charge was this exact move where you draw it. It was very stilted. I know because I used it on my first character that was in sort of a quality build.
Ooh,
Eesh.
Yeah, she's tough.
that was really telegraphed, though.
Yeah. Well, she actually does that too, with the slash and the stab.
Oh, and
And whatever the
this.
fuck this is,
Well, this is
Explosion.
terrible. That's what this is.
Blood Nova. Oh, that's actually stronger than before. She switched again.
Yeah, that looked like a power-up mechanic.
Ooh! Now she's doing fire too.
Yep.
Got such a big attack, too.
You can't get away to heal, can you? Oh,
Nice use of Molotovs, by the way.
Thank you.
You're out now.
Almost out of life.
Low on bullet.
Oh, jeez, that is so long
Oh,
range.
that's interesting.
So far, right?
It tracks right at the end of its charge up, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
That's
she like
impressive.
tracks you while it's going off.
I'm not sure damage racing is the right call.
And she got the visceral.
Oh no.
Ooh, I
Our
see.
No, our insides. There are outsides now.
They sure
Done.
are.
So close.
Damn.
I wanted to show off that attempt because it was my first attempt and it had almost every mechanic that she shows off.
Yeah, I like that. That was a good
I
fight,
like
even
that
though we
she-
lost.
She's a boss that shows the fighting another hunter mechanics. Like, I like that.
I want to make sure to show off mechanics if I can. Sometimes I can't, you know?
Hey man, you do what you can.
Because on this attempt, I think I just end up wrecking her and she doesn't really get off her cool moves.
Well, yeah, you just hit 3 viscerals in like the first 8 bullets.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
And you dodge the Blood Nova. Interesting, that's very much a directional dodge, like dodging left seems better.
I don't know why it's so hard to parry her there.
I think it looks like you need to hit a timing window right before it's about to go off. Like hitting her in the charge doesn't do anything.
Yeah, definitely not.
And hitting her in the blink doesn't seem to do shit.
Then I get her here.
Yeah.
We're close to dead. Did you mean that, like, blink that she did when she backstepped there?
Well, no, the forward blink she had.
Yeah,
He shoots
is
her
it-
right in the middle of it.
Okay. I just had noticed at that time, she, like, dissipates or whatever and reappears.
Oh, yeah, she does both. Like, honestly, her blinks are just invisible teleport.
Okay.
Yeah, they are.
Like, even when she side blinks a lot.
Dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
And she counts as prey. Interesting. Even though she's not a beast yet.
No, and I don't think she ever turns out to be a beast.
It's just all the bosses, right?
What do you mean?
Did I miss something? I thought they all were prey-slaughtered when you killed all the bosses.
Oh yeah, no, they all say either prey slaughtered or nightmare slain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, yeah, because the Nightmare Slain's only from, like, the ends of Nightmares, right?
A celestial dial that functions with the giant astral clock in the Grand Cathedral. When the dial is held up toward the astral clock, the clock will come to life and reveal a secret to its curious interloper.
It's key.
Sounds like
Yeah,
a key.
Interesting that it's
It is
celestial because it's either moon phases or sun phases, and I have a guess as to which it might be.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty solid guess as to
The
what it could
sun?
be.
Praise the sun.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
A very moon-like sun.
Okay, make sure that you jump in when the hands are both at the top. That way time will be stopped.
So if you remember, Simon said to come up here and kill Lady Maria, and then I think the biggest secret is revealed past her, or something like that. I think it's something to that effect.
I mean, it's obvious she's guarding something.
Yeah. So yeah, I wanted to show off this Maria Hunter garb. Among the first hunters, all students of Garamond, was the Lady Hunter Maria. This was her hunter's garb, crafted in Canehurst. Maria is distantly related to the undead queen, but had great admiration for Garamond, unaware of his curious mania.
Or that he was making real dolls of her.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he ended up making a real doll of her. I think Garamond had a big boy crush on Maria, and decided to teach her to be a hunter. It seems like I said, she was a cousin of Annalise, the Queen of the Vile Bloods. She came from Canehurst, and my guess is that she was a student at Bergenworth, mainly because I don't know how else she would have met Garamond and become a hunter, and also because of her noble heritage, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's my guess, is that she was a student at Bergenworth, and then she came to know Garamond through that.
Which village are we in here?
So we don't know. It's called the Fishing Hamlet.
We've heard
This
the name
guy's
Kos
very
before.
curious. What was his name? Mikolash. Mikolash referred to Kaz, and Kaz granting Rom insight. Or granting Rom eyes, specifically.
That's not human anymore.
Not even close.
And their children. And their children's children forevermore.
So, yeah, there's the curse that we hear uttered whenever we first get transported into this area.
Lifetime of misery.
They're placing the curse on Bergenworth. They blame Bergenworth for something.
Wisdom's child. Let the pungence of cosp cling like a mother's devotion.
So these people clearly worship Kaz.
There was something about a nightmare child going on, and Kaz is pissed. And we mentioned that they accidentally killed the child in the nightmare. What's his face?
Lay the curse of blood upon them. And their children.
Well,
And their children.
I don't think that's necessarily what he's talking about.
Each wretched birth.
Okay, so there might have been something else that pissed off Kaz.
Yeah, definitely something else. We'll get to that.
Oh, I'm just going to speculate like crazy because it's how my mind works. I don't necessarily think I'm right.
Yeah, I don't know yet. To be determined.
And I know very well that I will miss some... Oh, that's interesting that you got insight walking into here. Also interesting that your insight is breaking the 99 cap.
No, it's 71 right now.
Oh,
You're looking at 103 blood echoes.
Yes, I am. I'm smart.
Yeah. Remember, whenever I beat the game, I'd already done all of this content.
Yeah.
So part of the 99 insight that we gained was from this.
Yeah.
We got a fun corpse there and a ladder.
But where's the head? What
who
happened to
knows?
the head?
It's in this sludge that we're walking in.
Lady, we couldn't
Probably.
find the body. That's why we need you to identify him. Eternal Darkness is a great game, and I wish I had the equipment to capture it.
Someday.
Yeah. Either
Eternal
you play-
Darkness is pretty cool.
Okay, you have play. Okay.
He runs a lot.
Yeah.
Skull, man.
We have a fishing hamlet full of fish, and there's all kinds of barnacles and things
And that was a goddamn
growing
murloc.
on here.
I mean, a skull murloc, but still.
Oh god. I never thought about that, but you're right.
I mean, it's got skulls instead of a body, so it's not exactly like that, but the general form factor is, it's beginning to look a lot like fishmen.
Yep. Which, what else can you think of in this type of lore had fishmen?
So were we changing from Keanu into like Johnny Depp?
I mean, maybe?
Dagon?
There is Dagon, Shadow over Innsmouth.
Yep.
That's what this reminds me heavily of.
So, my favorite part of Dagon in the lore is the fact that an idiot friend of mine in high school once bought the movie Dagon because he thought it said dragon.
Nice.
He got home and he was trying to figure out where the fuck the R went.
Well,
This is the same guy that at his arraignment, a pizza delivery man showed up at the courthouse and was trying to figure out who the hell ordered pepperoni pizza to the courthouse. And he yelled at the guy, "Is you have two?"
sounds like a classy man.
This was from running from his landlord because he was on drugs. He was not a bad person. Like, I mean, his school should never have put him in trouble for accidentally starting a cult. He just sold everybody a really dumb shirt that said, "I heart something, lobster plus battery." And, like, he got 80 people to wear it, and so they were very mad at him for inciting a cult.
Alright.
This is how cults happen. People being
This
dumb.
is a real cult. Not a real video game cult, I guess.
Yeah, and a cult that's a fucking troll god of the source.
Yeah. those guys don't really stand out, so you start seeing all these purple skulls. The first time that you go through something like this, you start seeing all these purple skulls, and you're like, what the hell is going on? And then you have to figure out really quickly, like, well, if I don't dodge those, I die.
I'm liking their spear's moveset a lot, actually. I kind of wish I had a spear like that. Like, I mean, I guess your current spear is that, but better, but still. It's got reach.
Yeah.
Lead elixir. Have we figured out what that one does yet?
No, I haven't messed with it.
Oh, God. It's big.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you can handle it.
I mean, sure.
Kind of a damage sponge. So they've got skull barnacles on them. Kind of reminds me of the shit you see growing in the forest.
Yeah, I didn't think about that, but you're right.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
Yeah, if that kills you, he just eats you.
I was gonna ask, and you didn't even need me to.
Nah.
I like the fact that guy's just standing back, cheerleading his buddy on.
He's seen how this movie ends.
He knows what's coming up.
That one's just hiding, or just lazy?
Just lazy, I think.
Oh, it's the ones that cast Pursuers. Got it. Can you get that spell?
No.
Oh.
You can get a version. That's the Executioner gloves. It shoots out 3 red skulls.
Right. Well, that's
so
something.
it's a version, but it's not. It's definitely not the same thing.
You know, oh god. How is it that they show, like, trick number 1 from the original Dark Souls, but it still gets you sometimes?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I knew it was coming. I was trying to get the item before it hit, but it didn't work out that way.
It's just such good bait.
Everybody always thinks that they can be faster. That's their design. They make it look like you might can get it and get away.
Yep.
It's a lie every time.
It
wasn't
is.
a lie that time. Shame that there's no friendly fire from these things.
No, it hit some friendly fire. The only problem is there were oil urns there that were out, and that's the only way you can do friendly fire.
Oh.
It has to hit those and then explode them, and then those things have to hit the other guys.
I see.
Yeah.
No, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, I don't know.
What are these green bulbous things that we're seeing in these houses?
Just like some weird, sickly lanterns. I don't know. I think it really adds a lot to the atmosphere. I think it's pretty cool.
Oh,
you know?
definitely.
But other than that, I have really no idea what it's doing there. Oh yeah, I forgot about that guy.
Ooh. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's the corpse. Thank you, Ragdoll. I've missed you greatly.
It would never leave us. Not forever. Man, if only they didn't dissolve the boss corpses so you could ragdoll those around.
Yeah. From Ragdoll is the best Ragdoll since Turok, where if you continually shot grenades at dead enemies, they would continue to scream horribly and fly different places.
Thanks, Turok.
I mean, I guess Half-Life 2 is in between, but yeah. Nice.
Yeah, screw that guy.
Yeah, he's a jerk.
Trying to remember now in which the order I did things. I know what's coming up. I just don't remember when I did the things with the other things.
I see. Very descriptive.
Yeah, with the stuff and the guy.
So this is some kind of fishing village. He's cursed by Cod. and we don't know much beyond that.
No. You gotta. I guess you didn't really pay close attention to what the guy was saying. He's saying, Mother Cause should lay a curse upon Bergenworth, essentially.
Ah. Okay. Yes, that's true. He did start with Bergenworth.
Yeah. Yeah, he was laying a curse upon Bergenworth, which was the same curse that was uttered whenever you get captured by the amygdala that teleports you here.
Right.
Well, it wasn't said by the amygdala, right? I think it was a woman's voice, which actually could have been Maria's. I'm not entirely sure.
Or maybe whoever has this nightmare.
Well, it's not who have this. Well, I don't think it's who has this nightmare, but we can talk about that.
What is this thing in the ceiling?
It's
The
that
lantern.
Was it a
lantern.
lamp?
I think it was a lamp.
Okay.
I definitely think that is like the height of their whole decor. It really. Oh, okay.
Hey,
Ooh.
don't let him do that.
Whoa!
Hey, there you go. Much better.
Yeah, they're pretty tough.
I
do like that it's not the gouging out eyes or cutting throat thing or whatever. It's actually they knock you down and try to chop you up.
Just try and break your skull open.
That one's just
Yeah.
making dinner. With whatever the hell this is. Whoever the hell this is.
I want to say it was probably Simon of the past, because this is the same garb that Simon was wearing. The harrowed garb.
Remind me which one Simon was.
I'll tell you in a minute. Certain church hunters obfuscate their identities and slip into the nooks and crannies of the city. This is the garb that allows these harrowed individuals to go unnoticed. These hunters are keen to early signs of the scourge, serving as a first line of defense against its outbreak. Or perhaps when the time is ripe, they find signs of the scourge where there are none. It just goes to show the corner beggar is not always who he seems. So Simon was the guy in the first DLC episode at the end where he started talking about finding secrets within the dream or within the nightmare. And then he shows up after we killed Ludwig and starts talking about Ludwig. He's this guy.
Okay. Yeah.
And then he's the one that tells you to go to the Astral Clock Tower and kill Maria.
Well, he either failed or this was someone who is doing the same thing as him.
Well, he was a real person back in the day. You have to remember this is the past. And he was a real person back in the day. So my guess is that was his real past, and that's probably where he died in the past. That's not where he doesn't die like that in Nightmare. And we'll see that maybe even this episode. I don't know, but I think that's where his physical past incarnation died.
Let me see. Oh, we're going down the well.
Yeah.
Somebody poisoned the water hole.
We have to go down here, unfortunately. I hate this part.
Look at all of those. Is it corpses?
Dead
Yes. No, but yeah, it's like eels. Fish.
Yeah, the eels. They're more like eels, which is
Yeah.
kind of cool later, as you'll see.
There's something down
So
here
what
with
is
us.
stomping around in here? I
Oh,
see.
it's one of these things. Up. Didn't quite get the. Oh god. Yeah, it hit. Ooh. Nice giant hook.
Dodged.
Yeah.
That
This is probably one of my least fun things to do in the game. So there's a second one now.
Oh, so there is.
Yeah.
Oh, and it didn't quite catch it.
So
No.
probably Art not a miss, but
He gets me.
Rip.
oh, you're. Oh.
So you were trying to kill him before the buddy showed up, because the buddy will show up?
No, the buddy shows up after you get him down to half health.
Oh.
So I was trying to. We'll see it this time around, and I think this was only my second attempt, so which I'm kind of surprised about. That's a really tough thing to do.
Nice.
Yeah, you kind of have to kill this guy because otherwise, like, it's really hard to get back down that well.
Fair. At least you're one-shotting with this thing.
Yeah, for the most part.
You know, for undead fishmen, they have remarkably well-preserved musculature.
I don't know if they're undead. I think they're just fishmen, but I don't know.
Yeah, they could just be mutated.
Mm.
They're definitely mutated. I don't think that they're undead. I don't assume that everything in here is, like, undead.
I have to wonder, is it some kind of kin mutation?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
it's
kind of what it looks
definitely.
like.
Yeah, no, they're kin. I think they take more damage they're more susceptible to bolt damage. They're kin.
Fair.
They're kin, and based off of what that guy was saying in the beginning, they seem to be followers of Kaz.
Because they're asking Kaz to curse Bergenworth.
Yeah. So I think that there's a lot of speculation about this village. This village is kind of a very important lore piece, but we can't talk about that until we get to the end.
I think this thing is supposed to be like a shark man.
It is. It is a shark man.
Mm-hmm.
Barnacles encrusted on him.
Oh, here comes the second one. Right there. Did he block?
So I hit him with a Shaman Bone Blade, and when you hit someone with a Shaman Bone Blade, then other monsters will start attacking them.
I make them fight each other.
Yeah, that's the thing you got way back in the first couple episodes.
Yeah. So you grab that, and you hit one of them with it, and they fight each other.
Nice.
Unfortunately, it wears off before they kill each other, and then I have to take them down, but
Still, you got them both
they're in
critical.
a weakened state, yeah.
That was interesting.
You have to be really careful with those guys, because the way that they charge, like the way that they like run at you and slide, and it's just so devastating.
And the fact that the corners make this a largely blind fight is rough. Like, this
Yep.
is not an easy arena.
No.
Yep,
Yeah,
had to be the
so I did
second
it-
try.
I had
Thank
to do this to
you.
get at the Rikuyu.
Is that the thing?
That's the weapon, yep.
Ah.
Yeah, I knew whenever I was making this build, I was like, I have to go back and do this. A hunter weapon wielded by Lady Maria of the Astral Clock Tower. A trick sword originated in the same country as the Canehurst Kshake, only this sword feeds not off blood, but instead demands great dexterity. Lady Maria was fond of this aspect of the Rikuyo, as she frowned upon blood blades, despite being a distant relative of the queen. But one day she abandoned her beloved Rikuyo, casting it into a dark well when she could stomach its presence no longer.
So something happened.
Something happened.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. Oh yeah, and then we're gonna go back here and show this off. This is kind of cool. We have to make a little side journey here to make sure that we get all the content.
Sure. Oh, it's the elevator trick. Well, that's cool.
The old elevator trick.
Lawrence's skull. That's Lawrence
Yep.
of Arabia. As
No, Lawrence, the founder of the Healing Church.
oh, here I thought we were going to see the great actor. Shit.
Yeah, I can't remember his name either.
Apparently, he had to get drunk to do some of those scenes. Because
Skull of Lawrence, first vicar of the Healing Church. In reality, he became the first cleric beast, and his human skull only exists within the nightmare. The skull is a symbol of Lawrence's past and what he failed to protect. He is destined to seek his skull, but even if he found it, it could never restore his memories.
the first cleric beast. So that indicates the cleric beast was just one of a cast of. Oh, any of the clerics who turn beasts are cleric beasts. Got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like Ludwig was one.
No, this is specific. This transformation.
Yeah, because this looks like that other one.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like the other cleric beast in the very first boss, and then Amelia.
There's a headless lady giving him water.
It's headless the same way that the hanging corpse was headless.
Yep.
It's true. It's also the same altar that Amelia was praying before.
This one is decidedly decayed and fucking old. And he's just getting up. He can't deal with this shit yet.
He has a terrible hangover. So you get the skull, and he comes to life to pursue you because
He always
it's
pursues
Lawrence,
it.
and he always pursues his skull in the nightmare.
Makes sense. Hey, it is, in fact.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
very on fire.
And he's got the bigger hand that the cleric beast had.
So I think one of you asked me, do we ever get to meet Lawrence? Yes, in fact we do.
Found him.
Yep.
Here he is.
And you've upgraded your Raikou.
Yeah. He's very hateful.
And he just dunked you.
He's just a hateful, spite-filled individual.
Literally burning with it.
Literally burning.
It seems like the usual strategy of crotch hugging is not going to work on him.
Too much fire.
Yeah, he's really good at avoiding that. I think all of the DLC bosses are fantastically designed, and probably the hardest boss fights, I would argue, in most Souls games.
There seems to be a lot of, like, almost unblockable damage in some of these fights.
Yeah, well, and then a lot of times I get overzealous, and I know how much damage I can take, so I just take it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in the Maria fight, there was a ton of damage that it seemed like you had very little chance of dodging.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to dodge a lot of her attacks.
I mean, they give you a lot of healing items, and they seem to be expecting you to just take a little bit of damage and then get back up to heal. It's like they want that to be part of the pace of the fight.
Ooh. Don't let him do that. No.
You know, I didn't want him to do it, but he did it anyway.
No. You need to pick better friends. Lawrence is an asshole.
I mean, I think we'd established that even before we started fighting fiery, punchy version of him. Oh, we're just fighting half now. Great.
Yeah.
He is falling apart to kill us.
Let me guess.
He's half the man he used to be.
Don't stand in that.
Definitely don't stand in that. In any of the lava, don't stand in any of that.
Look, if we see spider tits, I'm out.
Yeah, there are no spider tits in this fight.
Chip.
I know, right?
Oh god, we're playing Snake.
Yeah. In a lot of ways.
It's interesting, he's got way less finesse now.
He's gotten way more aggressive, though.
Yeah. Now he's just the upper part of his torso. This is excellent. Please tell me his skull just starts flying at you at the end.
No, that would be cool though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I guess losing the arm would also be pretty rough.
But then he starts just like shitting lava everywhere.
Or vomiting it.
Vomiting. He has the flu.
Well, it's very obvious he's incredibly unwell.
It was kind of an interesting song for that fight, too.
Yeah, oddly triumphant.
It was like very triumphant, which is abnormal.
Yeah.
Yes.
I get the feeling it's fucking with us.
It's at the bottom. I completely missed it.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Got it this time.
Oh.
Yep. After repeated experiments in controlling the Scourge of Beasts, the Gentle Embrace rune was discovered. When its implementation failed, the Embrace became a forbidden rune, but this knowledge became a foundation of the Healing Church. Those who swear this oath take on a ghastly form and enjoy accentuated transformation effects, especially while wielding a beast weapon.
So this is, you finally have your deadly beastman transformation.
Yeah, you can become a beast using this thing.
What counts as beast weapons?
Well, there is a specific beast clause that you can get. Remember the beast clause that guy had?
Oh, yeah.
But that's all the time we have. Thanks for watching, guys.